Kanwan, only on ET Now. Tune in.
Welcome back. As promised, we have Mr. Sanjiv Bhasin joining us to talk to us about his fundamental bets. Mr. Bhasin, I have a complaint for you before anything else. I was hoping you'll be with us in the Mumbai studio getting us some, Delhi ki mithai and Delhi ki kachori or chole bhature something. We are missing out on all of that.
No, Anisha, wish you and your viewers a very, very happy Diwali. That is from my side. Next time when I come next week or whenever, I'll bring it along with you. And the best stuff from Delhi. So I apologize for not being there, but because of this traffic and so on. But I'll bring it next time I'm there.
Done. I'll hold you accountable to it the next time you come. But in the meantime, why don't you make it up for our viewers and me by telling us some stock-specific ideas? You have known to be a very strong stock picker, and that's where your strength is. So talk to me about the Bluechip Bounty name or the large cap bet that you'll have for Samvat 2080.
So, Anisha, everyone is bullish or rather bullish on the market, but the market will not perform till the big daddy moves. And we know that the elephants have to dance. So, Reliance is my big bet. We are aware that 10 lakh crore is the market cap, which ADIA has taken a stake in the Reliance retail. Some of parts, the new energy, oil to chemical, and the Geo are performing brilliantly. So, my top bet is 2700 is coming on Reliance if we have to go to 22,000. So in large caps, put your money on Reliance. You cannot but make money.
You cannot but make money. 2700 is the target on Reliance. So that's a large cap bet, Mr. Bhasin. What about mid caps? Because that is where the strength was and looks like it's going to continue at least for some time.
So Anisha, mid cap will be a mid cap bank called RBL. Now RBL is, as a disclosure, in our portfolio, in our client's portfolio, we think this bank can even double from here. There is no big stakeholder. The largest shareholder now is M&M. And I think the way the bank is progressing, I just had an interaction last week when I was in Bombay. They are saying their NBFC arm or their retail lending arm is doing brilliantly. They have 8,500 outlets, which I was surprised to know. And in the MSME space, they are doing extremely good business. So this stock is headed to 350 and more, maybe more. But this is going to be the mid-cap stock of the year.
Cap stock of the year, that stamp of approval coming in from Mr. Bhasin on RBL Bank. But let's talk about those small cap bets also. And this is a very interesting one, Mr. Bhasin, because people can burn their hands in small caps. So one need to be very careful. After doing your analysis, which names comes as a very high conviction buy idea from the small cap category?
So you can say this is small cap or slightly medium, but this is a brilliant stock to own. Jubilant Ingrevia. Jubilant Ingrevia is a spin-off from the erstwhile VAM Organic of the Bhartiya Group, and it is now transitioned and it is doing exceptionally well on the specialty chemical work. Their European arm has been recording double-digit growth. The stock has languished, as you are aware. Agrochemical and specialty have been through a wean phase, but we think at 400, 410, Jubilant offers you a very, very good price discovery. This is a brilliant business. I can vouch for it. And I would rule out any major decline. I would say this stock is headed to 650. So you can take it as a small cap or a mid cap idea, but this is a blue chip which is headed to 650 by next summer.
Okay, small cap, mid cap right now, but has the ingredients to become a blue chip company at that, and 650 rupees target on Jubilant and Ingrevia. But that was about, various segments of the market. Let's just shift the, profile a bit, Mr. Bhasin, and talk about if you have to make a quick money or a short-term idea, which stock do you think is ripe for an up move in a short duration timeline?
So Anisha, it is IRB Infra. IRB Infra owns 24,000 kilometers, and you are aware now, whenever you travel pan-India, it is all fast-tag. Their recovery from NHAI is at a very fast rate. They are also toll taxes linked to inflation. And this company is now owned by 51% by government of Singapore. Their REIT is fully owned, is also 61% owned by sovereign funds. So this is a very, very strong idea for pan-India growth. You are aware of how the roads have been upgraded. I think kudos to Mr. Gadkari for giving us the best infrastructure on roads. And the best play there with 24,000 kilometers is IRB. The stock is about 33 rupees. I think this can head to 44, which means you get a 33% upside maybe by the end of the year.
Okay, so that's a sizzling Sutli idea coming in for you, a short-term bet. But let's extend the timeline and talk about the Fury Phooljadi medium-term bet, Mr. Bhasin.
So medium term has to be one of the fintech stocks. Zomato and Paytm have run up by PB Fintech or Policy Bazaar. The business outlook, the management's confidence is astounding, and we are aware how insurance and the policy of co-lending loans is doing extremely well. PB Fintech at 700 rupees is a must-have in your portfolio. I'm giving you a small-term target of 1100. It could exceed that in the next 1 year.
1100, that's quite a tall target for a stock which is currently around that 600, 700 rupee mark. But let's talk about that mega sparkler kind of idea, which could be a multi-bagger, Mr. Bhasin. What name comes to mind across sectors, across, the different mid-cap, large-cap category?
Well, it is Vodafone idea.
Wow.
And I have been an advocate of that. I know it's not a very well-liked share, but there has been a sea change. 33% of Vodafone idea is now owned by Government of India. They have never defaulted on any bank loan. ARPUs are at 142, which is astounding from 120, say 6 months back. Their subscriber base has stopped declining. 5G is very much on the cards. The promoters and some external players are going to put in more capital. They've just won 2 arbitrary cases by the Bombay High Court, where tax referrals will be back. The AGR repricing will see around 20,000 crore, which can be written back. So I think at 11-12, this has an excellent risk reward for a doubler from here. Maybe a doubler is nothing much. If all things go well, touch wood, this can be a huge multi-bagger in the next 1 year.
So that's the multi-bagger idea for you, Vodafone idea, a bit of a risk-reward play, but seems like things are working on the positive side for this one. But Mr. Bhasin, before I let you go, I want to get an index, call from you as well. You told us that market is going to hit a fresh high in September. That's exactly how it panned out. We saw that 20,000 plus level. What about the next year? What are the levels to watch out for Nifty?
So, touch wood, fingers crossed. I'm an eternal optimist and a bull. 22,000 at least on the Nifty and 51,000. 51, आपको पता है अनीशा सगन का number होता है. 51 is coming on Bank Nifty. All guns blazing. Bank Nifty is going to be the big outperformer, which will drive the index. But 22,000 plus on Nifty and 51,000 on the Bank Nifty.
Okay, आपके मुंह में घी शक्कर. Thank you, Mr. Bhasin, for joining us with all that stock bets as well as your index call. Appreciate you joining us on ET Now. And here's wishing you and your loved ones also a very happy Diwali from ET Now family.
Same here, Anisha. Wish your whole family with the ET group and all the investors a very, very happy, prosperous and healthy Diwali.
Okay, on that note, we wrap up this conversation. Thank you so much for tuning in and spending in your Diwali with ET Now.